Hey guys, early video today, so hopefully everyone gets to see it. I usually try and post these on in the evening when everybody's home from work, but we'll see how it is because I got a couple things to do today. So I want to talk about Satan and Lucifer real quick and why I reject Satanism and Luciferianism, but it is not for the reasons that you think. Okay, what is Satan? What is Satan? Well, Satan is mentioned in Genesis 3 as the serpent that deceives Adam and Eve. However, what is Satan? Well, the Hebrew word Hashatan means Satan, literally translates to adversary. That's all Satan is. He's an adversary. So, two basketball teams playing each other are actually Satans to one another. So, now what is Lucifer? Well, if you follow the biblical way, Satan is Lucifer. Okay? The angelic name of Lucifer is Samael or Samael. Okay. Lucifer is the morning star. Okay. Why is Lucifer the morning star? Well, Lucifer is Venus. Because if you watch the sun rise in the morning, there's this bright light above it that kind of drags the sun into being. Okay. And that's Lucifer. He's the morning star. He's Venus. And Lucifer has a pentagram. Well, if you take the Earth and the Venus and you circumnavigate it around the sun in 1 year's time, they almost connected 5 points. If you connect those 5 points, it's a pentagram. Okay. But now, is Lucifer ever mentioned in the Bible, actually? Well, yes, he is. Lucifer is only mentioned one time throughout the entire Bible. It's in Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Sorry. So what is the deal? What is the deal with these two? Why do I reject them? Well, it's not what people think. People saying, in my comments that being Masonic, you worship Lucifer and that you're out for it. I reject Satanism and Lucifer. See, what do we understand now? We understand that God is infinite. Nothing exists outside of infinity. So we are actually a part of God. The second you say you have to worship something that's outside of you, it is no longer infinite. Okay, God cannot possibly be infinite and not infinite at the same time. Okay, so what are atheists? Well, most atheists are anti-religious people. They do not like and they reject wholeheartedly how God is portrayed in the Bible, but not the concept of everything, of being God. Okay, which I reject too. Okay, but an atheist is basically God with amnesia rejecting God. That's all an atheist is. Okay. Now, Lucifer supposedly becomes Satan if you follow this, but that's not really the case. Okay. What I want to show you is what I reject. Okay. So, what you need to understand, first of all, let me just share my screen for a second. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm kind of doing this on the fly today. These are the 11 satanic rules of the earth by Anton Sander LaVey, who started the Church of Satan. Okay. 1, do not give opinions or advice unless you are asked. Okay. 2, do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure they want to hear them. 3, when in another's lair, show him respect or else do not go there. 4, if a guest in your lair annoys you, treat him cruelly and without mercy. 5, do not make sexual advances unless you are given the mating signal. 6, do not take that which does not belong to you unless it is a burden to the other person and he cries out to be relieved. 7, acknowledge the power of magic if you have employed it successfully to obtain your desires. If you deny the power of magic after having called it upon with success, you will lose all you have obtained. 8, do not complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself. 9, do not harm little children. 10, do not kill non-human animals. I'm not really sure what a human animal is, but do not kill non-human animals unless you are attacked or for your food. 11, when walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask him to stop. If he does not stop, destroy him. Okay. The reason I reject Satanism, first of all, it's important to understand Satanists, okay, do not believe in a literal Satan. They don't. Okay. If you've ever seen, it was a movie by Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves, okay, called The Devil's Advocate, which was based upon a book. You'll find the at the end of the movie where Satan finally reveals himself. Pacino finally reveals himself as Satan, and he says, "I'm a humanist." Okay, you have to understand is that when you understand that you are God, okay, when you understand that everything is God, okay, you are driven to be good, okay, not because you're going to be punished or rewarded in the afterlife, but because when you realize we're all one, you want to elevate the consciousness. You do not want to go against it, okay? Now, the thing about Satanists and Luciferians, okay, that you have to understand is they are completely obsessed with their sense of self. They're not obsessed with God. They're obsessed with their sense of self. In fact, most Satanists are atheists. Okay, they don't understand that there is a creator, that you are a part of it. And the reason that I reject Satanism and Luciferianism is because it is very self-serving. I mean, look at these 11 commandments. Okay, these are from the brain of Anton LaVey. Okay, just reading them, some of them you might be like, okay, but are they really commandments? Okay, so you have to understand that Satanists do not believe in God. They do not believe in Satan. They worship the self, which is the exact opposite. That is literally diametrically opposed to what I'm trying to teach everybody right now. Okay, it's what I'm trying to teach everybody right now. It's what Masonry has taught me. It's what Masonry is. Okay, it is the worship of the self is at the core of Satanism and Luciferianism, and that's why I wholly reject it. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you guys. Talk to you soon.